crazy.
It's hard to realize like nobody's really coming to save you. It's like, what do you mean nobody's coming to save me?
That's another thing that I've been coming to grips with this week.
Oh no, because like nobody's really
yeah,
coming
like
to save
I'm
you.
really not coming to get saved, but it's all still in that that umbrella of just being in the cycle of things, and it's like, no, nobody's coming to save me for real.
Like nobody's coming to pluck you from like obscurity. It's like it's just not happening. The reality is, if you don't make it happen, it won't happen.
Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow. Because that makes me think about that episode of Sex and the City where Charlotte, everybody, were at the little breakfast table or whatever, and they were talking about how, from little girls, we're made to believe that it's gonna be like this knight in shining armor that just comes and sweeps you off your feet. Y'all get married, y'all have babies, and
let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
You live happily ever after, and it's just like, wow, that's such a fucking lie. It's such a fucking fairy tale. First of all, because where's my job in the fairy tale?
She's like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I just had the baby and got married.
That's some people's lives.
That is some people's lives, but
it's hard.
Yeah, like we really not being saved.
That's crazy.
And that is bold.
No, that is crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, no, actually, I do want to be saved.
I do. That's why I said
every day I dream about it. Like
every day I dream about it. That's why I said like all of that. Oh, I don't need all of that in my music and everything. I'm not promoting that no more. I'm not.
I don't do that.
I'm tired of being an independent woman. I don't want to be it's nothing. I'm not an independent woman.
You know what is so sad about this? Most women realize this after they are past their prime. And that's when it hit them like, oh shit. Nobody is trying to save me. All these dudes are doing is just fucking on me. Nobody is coming to save me. And that's when they usually find God and act like they are holy, all to find a sucker who they think is coming to save them. But this is the stage when a woman becomes very desperate. This is the stage when she starts saying, I'm looking for my husband. After she's done getting ran through from the streets.
My grandma was trying to say something about that. I said, I don't even identify as independent woman.
I'm not an independent woman.
I have never let nobody believe that. I don't even play like that. Me independent?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
I do want to be saved. No. I do. Is that so bad?
No, I need to be saved. Not only do I want,
I want to be saved.
Hey, thank you.
Oh, I'm naming that the episode.
No, for real. No, I'm not one of them like, oh, you do not need a man because no, I do. They're cool.
No, they're well. I was about to say they're fabulous. Men are fabulous.
They are.
See, that's the thing. Because also, everybody's under the impression that we hate men. And men really fabulous like kings. I love you. I want a king so bad. This queen need a king.
For real.
For real. Put me up in the palace, boo. Put me up in the palace. Give me a nice little foreign puppy. You know? Because they going foreign animal.
Complain. I'm not a complainer.
I won't. That's where I'm at with it right now.
Even though somebody told me that they didn't like me for my domestic mindset. Was that an insult?
I don't think it was an insult, but it, you know.
You don't think that was an insult?
I don't think that
he meant it like that.
No, I don't think that he meant it as an insult. I think it was just, you know, him clearly pointing out the fact that
I'm not domestic.
You're not that domestic.
Am I not though? Because I don't want to cook. Like, that's the only thing I really don't want to do.
I don't know what was going on in y'all.
I don't know the dynamic.
So yeah, I can't speak to.
Yo, it's sad, bro, because these women be so oblivious, bro. To me, it's just amazing how a woman, well, let me correct that, a bird, could think that she could spend her prime years running through dudes, and then when it's all said and done, somebody is coming to marry her. Just think about the mindset of a woman like that. That's why these women are not sacred, bro. See, fellas, I know there are a bunch of you dudes out there who want to find a wife. If you want to find a wife, you have to make sure that she's virtuous. You have to. So, what that means is that's a woman who is living righteously. She's not feeding off the flesh. Do not marry because of lust, of thirst. If that's your intention, you will end up saving one of these birds. Because the thing about these birds are trained to pretend. They are actors. They will play a role to get what they want. See, birds go through different phases. Like when a bird is in her prime years, she gonna give those years to the streets. Then after that's done, okay, it's time to find a sucker. Desperation kicks in because all women want to be safe. And see, the thing about a bird, when a bird is ready to be saved, she's going to start playing bird games. Because her entire life, that's what it's based on, a game. All a bird does is play games. Fellas, man, I'm telling y'all, just don't become a victim.
Too much on that one. What Boss Man D-Lo say? We don't care about what you had. We didn't see that. He didn't see you be wifey.
No, but
we don't care.
That's nasty work, bro. This chick is quoting Boss Man D-Lo, but she wants somebody to save her. Unbelievable.
About your old wife skills, we didn't see that.
But also too, I didn't feel like I needed to show that or prove that because I'm not auditioning to be anything. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think you're wrong, sister.
Yeah. So it's like, if we're dating, then we're just dating. I'm not.
Speaking of if we are dating, can we define dating?
Okay.
But I also want to ask a man this too.
Because men is different.
Men are different, and that's the thing.
I can't
it's
wait till we
pointless.
get a man.
I cannot wait till we get a man.
Yeah.
The question truly might be pointless to ask you, but it might not.
No, don't ask me. Let's ask men. Save it for men.
Yo,
Because I don't know. Let's see what they deem.
This is crazy.
No, I want to know.
Well, I would deem it. Okay, I'm thinking about in my life, right? Dating to me would be me and another individual, like dating, like we hanging out, we're talking to each other, we're getting to know each other, we spend time together, and yeah,
it can be sexual or non-sexual.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would say you can not be having sex with a person that you dating, and you could also be hunching on the people that you dating.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're obviously single while you're dating.
Absolutely, 150%. And so, therefore, I think that you should be dating multiple people.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I don't think you should lie about it with anyone else, but I also don't think it should. I think you give whoever you're dating like respect, of course. I'm never saying disrespect anyone, but I know for me, I never let anybody to believe like you're the only person I date, and or like that's what I'm saying. I wasn't playing like that, so that's what I think it was too. Like I'm not auditioning to be anything, so it's like we're dating, we're just literally doing that. So no, you're not getting wife skills out of me, and we're fucking dating.
No, good.
Nasty work. See, this is why I tell y'all dudes all the time, yo, if a woman is on a podcast, she is a bird. You ain't got to wonder whether or not she's a bird. If she sits her ass on a podcast, and talk about relationships, bro, she's who she is. Because it goes back to what I was telling you guys about a virtuous woman. A virtuous woman will never sit on a podcast and discuss dating and relationships. Why? Because she understands that is sacred. A virtuous woman will not date multiple men. You got to understand that. But a bird is open. A bird don't value a relationship. That's why a bird is so comfortable to sit on a podcast and tell the world about herself, expose herself to the world. See, the thing about a bird is this: a bird ain't got no shame, fellas. And when a woman ain't got no shame, there's no way she could fear God. Understand that. So the thing about these birds, bro, they will get on here, bro, and tell you everything about themselves and then want you to respect them. This right here is crazy.
So I said I didn't think you was wrong.
Yeah.
Domesticated or not.
She's like, I don't like you. Like, so what do you like me for then? You don't think?
But we.
And here's the thing, right? For me, if I meet a woman and I chose her, the instant I chose her, she's on the clock. In other words, I'm taking notes. I'm watching you. I'm observing you. Because the worst thing I want to do is take a bird serious and not treat a bird like a bird. Y'all know that's what I say all the time. You have to treat a bird like a bird. It's the only way.
Discovered.
Yeah,
we discovered that.
Whatever.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna ask a man then. Because I too, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. But something just came across my table that I found interesting. But, neither here nor there.
Somebody said y'all was dating and y'all wasn't? They lied on you or something?
In that area.
In that realm? Okay.
Yeah. Or more so, thought because we were dating, we were together.
Oh, hell no.
Type. And I'm like,
this is what I'm saying, bro. A bird ain't got no shame. She don't understand what she's telling the world. She's for everybody. But a bird doesn't know better. That's why as a man, the worst thing you could do is try to save a bird. That's a guy who obviously probably caught feelings for her. And he was trying to cuff. And she's like, hold up, buddy. I'm for the streets. But this is the same bird who hopes to get married one day. You see, that's the whole thing, bro. These hoes will do all this whole shit and try to trick a man when they are done. That's why y'all dudes got to be careful out here, bro.
Do men know the difference?
Men also like to lock it down, but men, they tend to be very possessive while also not wanting to be possessed. So they want to lock you down to make sure that you're only messing with them and you're only dealing with them. But it's like, no, but me though.
But I'm still this emotional party. You cannot get in.
You cannot get in, boo. Like, boo, I'm still having that motion. So sister, you sit over there and you chill and you go out with your friends, have a good time. And then when I come around, we good. But if I'm not around, boo, don't worry about that because don't worry about that, boo. Because me and you good though.
Okay, yeah, we got to get a man's perspective.
We got to get a man. We have to.
We were able to get an interesting man's perspective on a situation.
A white man.
A white man. Y'all, that might have been the longest conversation I had with a white person ever.
I work with white people every day. Every day, my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Okay, well, yeah, no. I that is not my story.
So that's not my real.
Yeah, that's not my real. That was probably the longest. I mean, maybe something about that wasn't like we weren't forced to talk because of work,
like
or
proximity or anything.
Yeah,
like that,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like definitely. I don't. That might be a stretch.
Yeah,
but I just don't. I don't think so. So we went to Sunda the other day, just to grab a little bite, Friday night. We still can't make it to a happy hour to save our lives, but, neither here nor there. And I can't even really remember how we got onto the topic, but we did. And the conversation was, you're about to get married. Does your partner, specifically the woman, you know what I'm saying? Or the man, because I don't think I want to separate that.
Yeah, no, I don't think it has to be gender specific.
Because I also wasn't saying that you have to. Okay. My argument was, if a woman or a man,
your partner, your spouse, your fiance, your soon to be
betrothed, was a super slut at any point in their lives. And I'm not saying a super slut slutted out for one particular man, super slut slutted out for the man that you were dating. No. I'm talking about a run through whore, and shout out to the whores. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got nothing against y'all at all. If that's how you make your money, this is that and the third. I hope you make all of the money. Okay, well, make that pussy pricey. Well, I'm just saying. But if you and it's like you are a whore across multiple people, dating or not, one night stands, like you're just you got a crazy past. Does your husband or your wife, your soon to be husband or wife, do they need to know that about you? I personally said I would want to know that about my husband, and I think that the husband should know that about the wife or the fiance or however y'all want to word it, should know that about, you know what I'm saying? You should know that about your partner before the I do's go. Kiani felt differently.
I'm going to get chewed up for that. Okay. So, but either way it goes, I think my stance on it was, I'm thinking about okay, this girl was a whore in college, right? And boom, from 22 to 23, 24, she whore down. And then now she's 35. No, she do not need to tell him that she was a whore.
I think that because it was even so long ago makes it matter less.
So she needs to say oh yeah, boo, you proposed to me, but before I let you walk down this aisle, you need to know that I was a whore back in college.
I don't, and you also wanted to be during college so bad. Like, bitches be whores yesterday.
Now, if you whoring yesterday and you getting married, I don't know what to say.
No, because when we were at the restaurant, it didn't matter. I said she was just the whole last week. She was just the whole last year.
Because I'm just standing up,
she was just the whole last year.
I'm arguing a point that it's not mine, right? So also, too, it's very easy for me to say, sister, who cares if you're a whore? If that man want to marry you, he wants to marry you.
Of course, we know that regardless.
Right, so then what's the issue?
Because we're about to say I do to one another, I
think you don't embarrass your partner. So if you know that you're walking into a space and you have had multiple dealings with people in this room and in this environment, you definitely give your partner a heads up. You don't embarrass them. You don't allow them to be clowned or anything like that. But if somebody has a past, you should just assume everybody has a past. If this person has a past,
we all assume that everyone has a past.
Yeah,
I don't automatically assume
that you was a whore.
That you was
if you get a man
crazy
today, if you get a man today, you don't assume that your nigga was fucking down.
No, we not talking about fucking down. You keep trying to make it about fucking down. Here she go.
See, now, this is why I always tell you guys, right? You gotta pay attention to the signs, right? You ain't gotta even ask a woman about a past. All you gotta do is just listen to her. The signs will always be there. Now, these same women were just saying when they are dating, they are single. So they date multiple men at a time. You will be a dummy to think these women are not sluts. They are telling you who they are. When a woman is wifey material, when a woman is really wifey, when she got that wifey shit, that wifey aura about herself, she's not going to be around multiple men because her energy will be so potent that somebody will want to put her up. Somebody will want to cuff her. That's the thing about a woman who's wifey. She's so rare. You don't see those everywhere, brothers. You see birds everywhere. Birds are everywhere, always looking for crumbs. That's how life is. But that one wifey chick, bro, she will always be rare. And if you listen to these birds, right, they just confirmed to us that they were birds. Now they are talking about marriage stuff. Like that's the that's the thing about a bird. A bird will tell you that she's a bird and think you're dumb to not know that she's a bird. It's crazy out here, bro. But fellas, like I always tell you guys, the signs are always there. And here's the thing. If a woman is 35, right, all you gotta do is just look at her past. If she's 35 and nobody saved her, and she been single for like 7, 8 years, what you think she been single doing? She been getting ran through. So it's like you ain't even gotta ask a woman about her past. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta ask simple questions. Simple questions, and a woman will tell you exactly who she is.
Yeah. She wants the argument to be so, 10 years ago, what you say? I'm not gonna tell my husband if I had 8 dicks, I'm gonna. Nobody's saying any details.
You just gotta say, "Ooh, babe, yeah, back in my days, I was a whore."
If you know you got down like that and you was a hoe, I think that your husband or your wife should know. Like, yeah, I was doing a little bit more fucking than others.
Usual.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Hell yeah.
Nah, this shit is crazy, bro. Imagine like a woman telling you, yo, back in the day, I was a slut. Back in the day, I was getting ran. I was getting cracked left and right. But that's back in the day, though. That's back in the day. I'm changed. Yeah, but you still got the same box. You still got the same box. So you're the same person. You know what I'm saying? Multiple dinos entered into that box, regardless of if you change. Your box didn't change. So that's why it's like, yo, if you're a bird, you will always be a bird. There's no, oh man, a bird could change. How? How? You can't erase how many dinos done entered into that box. It's impossible. That's why like a dude is retarded, bro. If he's trying to save a bird after a bunch of dudes ran through that bird, it's like, what is you doing, fam? That bird is no good. Have your fun, brother. But move around. Facts.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong for wanting to know. I don't think anyone is wrong for wanting to know. I think if it comes like, oh, you need to know, like somebody has to divulge that. I don't know.
You
don't
don't
know.
have to do anything.
You don't know.
But die.
Yeah. I don't know if I feel like somebody has to divulge that. Once again, I'm arguing from a side. Like, let's be clear. Me and my husband, we're never gonna have to have that conversation.
This is not even a conversation that we would have to have.
I never
agree.
Yeah, so
agree.
It's easy for me to argue from a point that has nothing to do with me. So also, I could say like I could be absolutely totally wrong because that's just not my reality, right? So it's like I'm never gonna have that conversation.
Okay, like
but
what's
I'm thinking
that
about
one?
whores and like sister, if you was a whore back in the day, I ain't gonna lie. You may not have to tell him. I don't know if I feel like she needs to tell him.
This is crazy. She's been mad defensive about that. And she thinks we gonna look at her different. Like, oh, you know what? That ain't got nothing to do with her. But yet she's highly supporting a woman not telling her husband about her past. Shorty, we all know you got a past, yo. Like you just stole us. We know.
If we saying I do's, I'm still standing on it. If we're saying I do's, we going to the Lord for the company. And after these I do's, I'm accepting everything that I don't know about you. That's one thing. But before we're getting to the I do's.
But then also too, I think that to even say like, oh, I need to know everything about you before I marry you.
That's unrealistic.
I'm like, it's unrealistic.
But I can know.
We're going to continue to learn each other. We're going to continue to know that you was a slut bucket.
That you, because I can know that. I can know that for sure. I want to know that. Mind you.
And that's the most important thing for a man. Nothing else really matter. If you gotta be completely honest when it comes to saving a woman. He wanna make sure your ass ain't got ran. He trying to save something that's rare, that's virtuous. So it's like once you hear a woman is a slut, because she used to be a slut. A slut will always be a slut. So once you hear a woman tells you, yo, I had trains in the past, I got ran, da da da, and you still try to save her, brother, you hate yourself. You hate yourself because as a man, you have no business saving a woman for the streets. That is impossible. You can't save that. But you might be delusional because of lust and attempt to save a bird. So that's why it's like you gotta hate yourself, bro. Because you live in a lie. You lying to yourself trying to save a bird. And she looked like the type of chick, right? Before a man save her, she looks like she gonna tell everything like, yo, I had a train done. I mean, like, I had 5 different dudes one night. I had one night stand. She looked like she might tell you everything and think that you might save her. She looked like the type.
We asked a bartender.
I mean,
it was a guy.
Everybody's gonna say, yes, you need to tell your partner. You need to tell your partner. And I'm here to say, everybody's fucking lying. Everybody's whores. They're not.
No, everybody's not whores though.
Okay, I believe, please.
Everybody's not whores though.
It's your 2 p.m. Stay prayed up.
Yes. You got a problem with the stay prayed up and be peaceful? 2 o'clock p.m. every day. Be peaceful and stay prayed up. Now, do I need to snooze it? Do we need to bring her back? Girl, you sound like you hating on them.
Everybody.
I'm trying to figure out. Do I need to text you every day? Like, be peaceful and stay prayed up,
this
sister?
Shit is wild.
Or what?
It's just amazing to me, bro. These are the same birds. They are telling us that they are street whores, but they want to find a husband. This shit is crazy. And again, this goes back to a bird not having any shame. These women are on a podcast. They are putting this shit out to the world. They want the whole world to know that we are 2 whores. However, we believe in our bird brain, in our fantasy world in here somewhere, that some dude out there will save us after we tell the world we are just 2 whores. I think it's amazing. It's amazing the way a bird thinks. And it's simply because these women ain't got no shame, bro. The fact that they are that comfortable to put this shit out there. Think about if they got kids. That's my thing. What about the kids? Think about kids seeing their mothers on here bragging about being smuts. It's nasty work, bro.
This is a light of sunshine and positivity.
Say everything hallelujah.
Everything hallelujah. I might change it to that.
You know, for real. I don't play.
I'm gonna add it. Be peaceful, stay prayed up. Everything hallelujah.
Like I said, I already know that it's gonna.
Man, why is y'all playing with God, man? That's my thing, bro. Hoes will do some hoe shit and bring God into it to justify them doing some hoe shit. Half the reason why most of these birds find God is to use God to trick a sucker and to justify their actions. Like, look, in the Bible, it says, God forgive. So my past don't matter. It's nasty out here, bro.
To be one where like people aren't gonna agree with me because I understand. I just don't know. I'm not. I think people are entitled to secrets, so I don't know.
I mean, of course you're entitled. You are entitled to any and everything. Like, I'm not even saying that it's like it is just an absolute must. I'm just saying.
And I think like if you're not a whore anymore, like why you gotta go do that? And then now because everybody's not able to handle somebody's past. And I'm not saying you should. I don't know. I'm not saying like lie to
you. You hear this shit, bro? You hear this shit, bro? If you're not a whore anymore. All right, bro. Listen, fellas, all I'm saying is this, bro. Be careful out here, man. When it comes to choosing to be with a woman, take your time, fam. Observe that woman. To me, as soon as I meet a woman, instantly, like if I meet her and we exchange numbers and things like that, she's on the clock. Okay, once I consider her, she's on the clock. So, in other words, if after we exchange numbers and let's say like we spoke once or twice and she's still entertaining other dudes, all right, cool. She's in my bird category. All right, so I'm gonna have my fun with her. As soon as I know she's entertaining two dudes at the same time, that's whole shit. Regardless of however you want to look at it, if a woman is dealing with different energies, right, at the same time, that's the mindset of a bird. So there's no, okay, well, let me try to win her over if she's messing with another dude. No, it's none of that. Okay, because when a woman is messing with you and you alone, she's coming at you more from a pure sense. But you got to think, if you messing with a woman and she's messing with other dudes, that's a lot of different toxic energies combined. And that creates chaos. It always do. And think about a bird, birds are prone to making bad decisions. So they love to create chaos because, again, they are prone to making bad decisions. It goes hand in hand. That's why it's like when I get around a woman, I'm paying attention to her IQ. I'm asking her, have you been to college? These things matters. Because if you're messing with a low IQ woman, you could get in trouble because, again, a bird is prone to making bad decisions. Fellas, be wise out here, man. Just pay attention to the signs because the good thing in life is the signs are always there, but sometimes we just miss them. It's time to be aware. All right? Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out. Imagine him in a hospital dealing with, and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.